Hey everybody, it's Derek here. Thanks for stopping by. So recently I read my very first Barbara Kingsolver novel. It's this one right here, and I want to talk to you about it. All right, guys, so today I wanted to talk to you about Demon Copperhead by Barbara Kingsolver. As I mentioned, it's the first one I've read of her corpus, and it was very good. I think I put it at 4 stars. Certainly not a 5-star for me. In fact, again, like sort of that other one, Young Mungo, I think it's high 3 stars, like 3.5, 3.75, leaning into 4 stars. What I did like about this book, as you can probably tell by the title, Copperhead, is she wanted to play off of Charles Dickens David Copperfield, which I had read that at the beginning of last year, actually. It's kind of an intimidating novel. I mean, it's 800 pages or something, 760 pages. But you get into it. It's kind of like Middlemarch, you know. It's a little bit intimidating at first, but it was really worth it. And she does copy a few things that Charles Dickens is known for, especially some things that he does specifically in David Copperfield. But she does take it in a much different direction. It's more of an American spin of a Dickensian trailer trash reality. You know, I mean, Charles Dickens, no one has been a greater social justice advocate when it comes to poverty than Charles Dickens. And she certainly follows in that direction. What I wish she had done, as a little bit of constructive criticism here, was I think it would have been more fun if she had utilized some of his character building, or in fact, character building is the wrong word for it, because let's face it, Charles Dickens, aside from the main character, he makes everyone out into sort of this political cartoon, this sketch, this caricature. They're not terribly sophisticated. The supporting roles are not terribly sophisticated. They're very cartoonish, but that's also kind of the charm of Charles Dickens. It makes his novels so incredibly readable. So she doesn't really do that, but she does do things that Charles Dickens is known for. And the themes that come up in this book, it's about addiction, it's about poverty, it's about how America has abandoned the least ones among them. I don't want to give you spoilers on the plot, so I have to keep things a little bit vague. But you know, the main character is born into a really bad situation, surrounded by addiction, as I mentioned, poor mothering. He sort of finds his feet halfway through. The world comes to him on a silver platter in a way, and you see how it sort of collapses because he doesn't have a background. He doesn't have the basic necessities to be successful. Even though things improved shortly for him, there wasn't the structural elements to send this man on the right trajectory that he really deserves. I'm not going to say any more about the plot than that because I don't want to wreck the novel for you guys, and I don't want to spoil this. It's really worth reading, actually, for what she does in terms of social justice advocacy with the poor. I also found it kind of neat that the main plot points do adhere to the story of David Copperfield. There are some definite distinctions. Don't go into this book thinking you're getting David Copperfield, but you will see several nods or tip of the hat to Charles Dickens, and I really enjoyed that part of it. So let me know what you guys thought of this book in the comments if you guys read it. It's my first introduction to Barbara Kingsolver, so I'd also like to hear from you guys if you have other recommendations from her. I would probably read some more of her books in the future. If there's anything, maybe, you know, if you know my tastes and you follow me, I would love to hear you guys maybe recommend something that is a little more towards my end of the spectrum if you've read some Barbara Kingsolver. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for stopping by. Hey everyone, I hope you liked this video. If you want more like the one you just watched, click the suggested video on this screen. Make sure you subscribe, and to connect with me on my other platforms, my handles are linked below in the description, alright? Take care, peeps. Till next time.